Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor More, and I'm standing outside my liquor store and mini-mart that I bought earlier this year. And we had a lot of crazy stuff happen the last week or so, actually 2 weeks. So we'll talk about that, the good, the bad, and then what's been going on. You may not have seen my videos here for a while because I was on vacation last week. And of course, that's when all the crazy stuff happens, is as soon as you leave. So luckily I have an amazing team and some great people helping me out. But we had some major problems here, and kind of related partially to that, to the bar as well, which I own but don't operate, and we'll talk about all of that. Overall, still love the store, still think it's great, but we'll talk about what happened, what's going on, and how we're fixing those situations too. So as always, we love the likes, love the shares, love the comments, keep those coming. Have many more videos on this coming up, on our other commercial buildings, our other residential buildings, other businesses, all that stuff as well. Actually had a meeting with another town about starting another business here, so we'll see how that goes, if that works out or not, and we'll have lots of updates on that here soon too. All right, so let's go inside, take a look around, and show you some of the issues that popped up while I was gone that kind of happened because of, well, pretty much a decision I made, but you have to live with those and move on. All right, I'm doing a voiceover again because every time I try and do a video in the store, customers come in, people come in, it's really awkward. So I do some filming and I do the voiceover later on. So here's the store. We had lots of inventory come in, so Nikki and I were helping stock shelves and do different things because we're a little short-staffed right now. And what ended up happening is that we had a current manager who helped manage the store and actually helped manage the bar as well. And that manager had gotten a new job, had a lot of other things going on in their lives, decided they didn't want to do it anymore, so we were looking to replace that person. We found someone, had references, recommendations. They actually worked for us directly a little bit, thought they were the perfect match, had even run a bar before, and so they had all kinds of experience. We hired them. They were supposed to be working with the old manager to learn the ropes, how to do everything, get that done, and basically from the very beginning it did not go well. They did not communicate well. Things weren't ordered. The store became really sparse. The bar was not open a few days because there was no one running it. There weren't enough people. It's all ugly back here because of all the inventory we just did. But that's one thing we like our manager to do, is make sure it's clean too. And just, you can see right back here, one thing they did do is they came through and organized the back storage room, tried to clean that up a ton. And that's great, except one thing we're missing back here is we need about 3 times more inventory stocked back here. Just, they weren't ordering stuff, and we're running out of milk, running out of candy, running out of pop. We're completely out of Coke right now in the store. That's not good for like a mini-mart to be out of Coke. And usually we have just stuff stacked in the middle here. And the thing is, the vendors, the Coke, people, the Pepsi people, or Cashway, who does our vending C-store stuff, they pretty much make all those orders, right? They'll ask us what we need. They'll tell us what we previously ordered. They'll even do the orders themselves sometimes and just have us sign off on it. So it's not like you have to do everything from scratch. And it just wasn't getting done. And then I was getting emails from Coke like, hey, you guys haven't ordered anything lately. What's going on? And I'm like, oh, what is going on? And just things weren't happening. So stuff wasn't getting done. And we had someone quit as soon as he became manager, when we ended up letting go this new manager right away. And it happened to be when I was in Florida. So I was on vacation last week, and of course everything happened then. And it just got so rough that we had to let them go right away. And as soon as we let them go, that person wanted hired back again. We literally had almost everyone who worked in the store, in the bar, and everywhere complain and say that if something wasn't done soon, they were going to leave. So it was a real rough situation. So we always try to be slow to hire and quick to fire. And we were slow to hire. We took our time, looked for a long time, talked to multiple people. I don't know what's that on the back of the fridge there. But if it doesn't work out, move on right away. So this is something else. We got our coffee stuff. We've been asking for new coffee machines and different things for months. They came in, and the manager didn't even tell us. He put them in the back and didn't let us know that we had the new coffee machines and coffee stuff. So just stuff like that over and over again, just in changing prices, doing other things. making big decisions, not telling us at all, not responding to text messages, emails. Just, it was pretty crazy. That's our current coffee machine, which is very old and very, very used. So we wanted to get a new one. And yeah, we have them now. It's just that they've been sitting there in the back and we didn't even know about it. Another thing, the donuts, we worked really hard to get fresh donuts in here every day. For over a week, they weren't coming. They weren't bringing them. I didn't know that. We didn't know why. We didn't know what's going on. Like, as soon as we got rid of that person, they started delivering donuts again. It was really weird. So, but like, if you have problems, like this Coke machine was down. Brand new Coke machine we just got, and it wasn't working right. Show up at the store. There's an out of order sticker. Like, let us know. If you need help with us stuff, let us know. That's actually the restaurant across the street. Their freezer went down, so we're storing some boxes of food for them until they can get up and going. Happy to help them out a little bit. And then, yeah, you can see we're very low on Mountain Dew cans, other cans, completely out of Coke, and something else up there. I think it's root beer. Just crazy how low we were on stuff. And then I had other employees saying, hey, stuff isn't getting ordered. We're making lists of stuff that needs to be ordered. It's not getting done. We don't know why. What's going on? And so it's kind of tricky because they're in a tough situation. We didn't have enough cigarettes and chew being ordered either. It's a tricky situation. Now, one nice thing is we did get some extra special whiskey in, so that was cool to see, but that was me talking to our whiskey rep ordering those, not the new manager doing that. And but yeah, we had a tricky situation with the staff and employees where they felt like they didn't want to step on their manager's toes going straight to me, but they needed to say something, and I'm like, by all means, please talk to me, tell me what's going on. And yeah, so we moved on. Now we have someone else in mind to take over management, so hopefully that goes better. Luckily, we were able to keep the store open. We didn't have to close, even though the scheduling was a mess. And then Kim, who works at the store, who's been great, had surgery. He's actually recovering now, so hopefully get well, Kim. And he's been a rock solid person at the store and helped a ton. So that happened while this was going on as well. Luckily, Marquis and Alicia, who work there, have really stepped up and helped out a ton. So cool to see that as well. And something else, just back here, like, I know this looks like a lot of beer, but it's actually a lot less beer than we normally have. And we go through, like, Coors Light, Bud Light, stuff like that, like crazy. So we need to keep tons of that in stock, and it's just not being stocked. At the bar, they ran out of a keg of Bud Light. They had no Bud Light keg, nothing ordered. Other beer was very, very low. It's just very simple stuff. The main stuff you want, like having beer at a bar, wasn't being done. So it was organized back here better. That was nice, but organization is cool, but all the other stuff is way more important, like keeping inventory stocked. If you're changing major things, letting us know, doing all that stuff. And kind of the final straw that really bugged all of us was Nikki had sent an email with about 10 different things asking for specific questions to be answered. It wasn't answered for 3 days. I had to text 4 different times to get those answers received, and when they weren't answered, half the questions were missed, and then it was more complaining about us. So it was not a good fit. We'll move on. We'll find someone new. You can see here, very low on Coors Light compared to normal. Yes, it looks like a lot, but not as much as we normally have, although we have tons of Ultra here, which doesn't sound nearly as well as the Coors Light. So anyway, we'll move forward. We'll keep trying new stuff. We'll keep going with the store. It's been a lot of fun. There'll be hiccups along the way. It's making money. It's been a lot of fun. It's been cool trying new stuff and getting new things. Hopefully we'll get new coffee here soon, and we'll keep chugging along. So we'll have many, many updates on the store, let you know how it's going. Need to do an update on the apartment up there, which is getting closer, but also being very slow as well. It's got 3 apartments above the store. We own the building as well. And yeah, love the likes, love the comments, love the shares, love hearing your input as well. And yep, we'll have videos on this as well as our other flips going on, other commercial properties going on. I'm always looking to buy new deals as well. And I have a new business idea too that we're working on, just met with the town. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I'll have an update on that soon. All right, take care. We'll be back soon.